Hello, it's Lesley Fightmaster, and welcome to day 62. Today's class is a cardio, high-intensity interval training type class, and we'll start just sitting up nice and tall in a comfortable seated position. Take a couple of breaths here. Just breathing in and out through the nose, and then take your hands together in front of your heart. Take a moment to set an intention for your practice. As always, all intentions are welcome. And then we'll make our way onto our knees and stretch back into child's pose, keeping the arms forward. And spread your fingers nice and wide. And just lengthening out the spine as you're here. Make your arms nice and active. As you take your next exhale, walk your hands off to the right and shift your hips over to the left. And stretching through the left side. Come back to center on the inhale. And then exhale, walking the hands to the left and shifting over with the hips on the right. And then back to center as you inhale. Come on up onto the hands and knees. And then we're just going to sit up onto the knees. So either you'll sit with your hips between your heels, maybe on a block or perhaps on the floor. And you can use several blocks as well. Or you can sit on your heels with your feet closer together. But make sure your knees and your hips are about the same width. And then sit up nice and tall. This is either Virasana or Vajrasana. Inhale the arms reaching up, spin the triceps forward, interlace your fingers, and reach your palms up toward the ceiling. Keep your front ribs drawing in and lift up through your back ribs. As you exhale, lean over to the right so you can stretch through the left side of your body. Keep the arms and ears in line. Inhale back to center, and then exhale over to the left side, and then switching the interlace of the fingers if you'd like. And then back to center and release the arms. Now tuck your toes under and sit back onto your heels, thunderbolt pose. Inhale, reach your arms out to the sides, right arm on top of the left. For eagle arms, lift your elbows up, draw your shoulder blades down. So if this gets to be too much on your feet, just get off your heels for a moment, and then let's all get off our heels. Undo your arms, and then out to a T again, left over right. Lift your elbows up and drop your shoulder blades down. If it's too much sensation in your feet, just get off of your heels for a moment, then you can sit back down. And we'll release that, sitting back into Virasana again. Fingertips face front and lift your hips right up off of the floor or off of the block. So you're stretching out the whole front of your body. And then sitting back down. And then once again, fingertips face the front, lift up, let your head go any amount. Just lengthening from the neck and then letting the head go. Stretch through the front of the body. And release it. So put the block off to the side and make your way onto the hands and knees. Inhale, bring your chest forward, lift your chin and tailbone up. As you exhale, press away from the floor and round the back, chin toward chest. So just moving through a few rounds of cat and cow. So just link your breath with your movement. You're exhaling and rounding the back, and as you're inhaling, bringing the chest forward, lift the chin and tailbone. Keep your low belly lifted, and especially when you round the back, pull the ribs in as well. Just another round, linking your breath and movement. And then walk your hands forward about a handprint, tuck your toes under, and come into down dog, and just start to bicycle the legs here. Just bending one knee and the other. Stretch out the hamstrings. You can move into your hips a little bit here if you like, into your shoulders, but keep lengthening through the spine. Inhale to plank. As you exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. You can always take your knees down. Inhale for cobra, so peel the chest up. Press all your toes down and then press your outer ankles in. Exhale up to plank, knees can stay down, and then lift back into down dog with your arms shoulders distance and your feet hips width. Firm your leg muscles. Reach your heels toward the floor. Look up, step or hop your feet up. Take an inhale and lengthen. On the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, press down through your feet and reach all the way up. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Coming into Tadasana at the front of the mat. Inhale, circle the arms up, and exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, Chaturanga, press up to plank, right knee in. Chaturanga, left knee in. Chaturanga, right knee in. Chaturanga, left knee in. Chaturanga, up dog. Big breath. Exhale to down dog. So we're stepping it up here. Look forward, step or hop the feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And step or jump back, Chaturanga, press up, right knee, Chaturanga, left knee in. Chaturanga, right knee in. Chaturanga, left knee in. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, shoulder heads back, exhale, and downward facing dog. And look up, step or hop your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Look up, lengthen, step or float back, Chaturanga, right knee in, Chaturanga, left knee in, Chaturanga, right knee in, Chaturanga, left knee in, Chaturanga, upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale to down dog. Shoo, I was definitely feeling that one. I got a nice little boat of kids going past. Right leg back and up, inhale, and just open up that hip. So we'll slow down a little bit here. As you exhale, step it all the way through in between the hands, spin the back heel flat, come to warrior two. Gaze over your fingertips, keep your belly lifted. Nice long breaths, and then interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, open the chest. As you exhale, fold forward any amounts for humble warrior. Lifting the arms up as you bring the crown of your head down. So stretch out those shoulders a little bit. And release the hands back to Chaturanga. Inhale, press through up dog or cobra. And exhale to down dog. Left leg floats up, bend the knee, open up the hip. It's a nice stretch through your hip here. Keep stretching back through the torso. And square off your hips, look up, step it through. Back foot flat, coming into warrior two here. Gazing over the fingertips. Make sure your left knee is over the ankle, points over your second toe. And then interlace, other pinky on top, open the chest, exhale, and coming forward, reaching the crown of your head down. Keep pressing through the outer edge of the back foot, in back inner thigh lifts. Release the hands, step back, Chaturanga. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, and come back into down dog. So hopefully your breath has evened out. If it hasn't, take the knees down and rest a little bit here. You can push pause and wait until your breath is nice and steady before continuing. Come to plank pose on the inhale. Step the feet together. Lift the left arm up. You're on the pinky toe side of the right foot. Lift your left leg up and then lower it almost down. So lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. I lost it a little bit. And then keep that left leg up. Come to plank, lower Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, drop the foot down. Exhale, come to down dog. Back to plank, feet together. Go to the left side. Right arm is up. Lift the right leg up and lower. Just lifts and lowers. Lift and lower. Lift up and lower. And lift, lower. Keep that leg up. Come to plank. Move through Chaturanga. Inhale, drop it down into up dog. And exhale, make your way into downward facing dog. Back to plank. Right knee in. And just hold here. And then lift it back. So draw it in and lift it up. Exhale the knee in. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale. Just moving back and forth with that right leg. Doesn't have to be real slow. You can move it quickly but with control. And just bring it in, extend it out, and then set that down, and we'll do the left. Knee in and extend. Knee in and extend. And knee in and extend. Exhale the knee in, inhale, extend it. It's continuing. Keep your hips nice and level. So don't let that left hip pop up. And then chaturanga, up dog here. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Stretching back and lengthening through the spine. Keep your gaze steady between your feet or knees. And then we'll just slow it down a little bit again. Look up, step or hop your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. And press down, reaching up on the inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the heart. So back to Samastitihi. I'm trying a little balance here. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Keep a steady spot to focus on that's not moving. And then extend the right leg out and hold it up. Keep the left hip drawing in and dropping the right hip down. And then just release it. And we'll do the left side. So hugging the left knee in. Find a spot to focus on that's not moving. That was hard to do out here today. I was having some trouble with my balance. So I fell out. I come back in. It's fine. Keeping the left leg extended out now. Drop the left hip down. Keep the right hip drawing in. And we'll release it down. Bend the knees, chair pose, Utkatasana, reaching up. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or float, chaturanga. Inhale into up dog or cobra. And exhale to down dog. Step your right foot up by the right hand. Stay on the ball of your back foot and switch legs. So you're either going to hop switch or you can step switch. Either way. And switch, switch. Try to keep your hips low if you can. Switch and switch. Hop switch or step switch. Right foot in front, come up into crescent. Bend the back knee, tap it down. Straighten the leg and tap. Straighten and tap. Straighten. If you can't tap all the way, no worries. Just bend it a little. Straighten and tap. Straighten. Bring the hands down. Chaturanga. Inhale. Press. Open the front of the body. Exhale into down dog. Left leg floats up. Exhale, step it through. Stay on the ball of the back foot and hop switch or step switch. You can step switch or hop switch. Hopping or stepping switch and switch and switch. Switch. And then left foot is in front. Come on up into crescent. Draw your ribs in. Bend the back knee and straighten the leg. Bend and straighten. Bend the knee and straighten it. Bend it and straighten the leg. Bend and straighten. Bring the hands down. Chaturanga. Inhale. Press into up dog. Exhale. Back into down dog. Breathing here. Right leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Step it through. Back foot is flat. Back to warrior 2. So we'll slow down a little bit here again. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, bend the front knee. Come back to your steady breathing. Now straighten the front leg, inhale, arms to a T. Shift the hips back and lean forward for triangle pose. Left arm is reaching up, shoulders in line with each other. Keep the crown of the head reaching forward and then look up at your left hand as long as it's okay with your neck. And then make a big circle with the left arm. Big circle. Inhale the arm up, exhale, circle. Inhale it up, exhale, make a circle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. And one more. Bring the hands to the mat. Chaturanga. Inhaling, press into up dog. Exhaling, back into down dog. Left leg floats up. Exhale, step it through. Heel to arch alignment. Make sure your left knee is over the ankle and right in line with the second toe. Reverse your warrior. Bend into the left knee, stretching out the side body. Now straighten the left leg, reverse triangle pose. Take the arms to a T, shift your hips back, lean forward, forward, and then take the left hand down and reach up through your right arm. Press down into the base of the big toe of the left foot. Bring the left hip under you. Look up toward the right hand and then reach it forward and circle it around. Inhale, right arm up. exhale, circle. A couple more. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, circle the arm. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. And another circle, reaching the arm up. Exhale, bring the hand to the mat and step back through chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhaling to down dog. So again, if you want to rest, take it. Hopefully your breath is slowing down. So your inhales and exhales are equal in length again. So we'll try to recover our breath. Look up, step or hop the feet. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to fold, hips over the heels. Press down, rise up on the inhale, stretch up tall. And exhale, bring your hands to the heart. Back to Samastitihi at the front of the mat. Bend the knees on the inhale, chair pose. Reach up. Exhale to fold. We'll step it up here again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or float chaturanga. Inhale into up dog or cobra, back to plank. Another chaturanga, lift it up to down dog. Right foot steps, inhale, warrior one. One breath as you exhale through chaturanga. Then inhale, one breath in up dog. Back to plank, chaturanga, exhale, down dog. Left foot steps, back foot is flat, one inhale all the way up. Exhale right away, chaturanga. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, plank, chaturanga again, and downward facing dog. Again, right foot steps, left foot flat, warrior one, inhale. Exhale and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to press up, plank, chaturanga, down dog. Left foot steps, back foot is flat, warrior one, one breath up. One exhale again, chaturanga. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, chaturanga again, and down dog. One more time, right foot steps, inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog. And exhaling back into down dog this time. Left foot steps, back foot is flat. Warrior one on the inhale, one breath up. Then exhale through chaturanga. Long inhale, up dog. Back to plank, another chaturanga. Exhale to down dog. Phew, breathing here. So now we're going to come back to our steady breath. Take a few rounds of inhales and exhales. Take the knees down to rest if you like. Look to the hands, step or hop, and sit all the way down. Onto your back, set up for bridge pose. Feet hips width, lifting up into bridge. Roll the shoulders under, interlace the fingers. Spiral your thighs in toward each other. So we'll lengthen out the breath here, breathe more into the chest. And then rest. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. And taking a moment here to come back and visit your intention. And again, feet hips width, pressing up into bridge. Keep the chin away from your chest, tailbones reaching to the backs of your knees. And spiral the thighs in toward each other. Keep your neck long. Breathing, 3. And lowering down, soles of feet together, knees apart for bridge. And now hands up by the ears if you want to take wheel pose or do another bridge. If you're in wheel, pause at the crown of the head, line up your wrists and elbows, and then stretch up. Toes will point in a little toward each other. Don't let your feet turn out. Arms and ears in line. Stretch out the whole front of your body. Tailbones reaching to the backs of the knees. Chin into chest to come down. And then hug your knees into your chest this time in Upanasana pose. Begin to rock yourself back and forth, and we'll come all the way up in Dandasana. With your hands right next to the hips, extend the legs, flex your ankles, and then lift your hips and try to drag your feet back. Drag your feet forward, hands behind you, lift up into Parsvottanasana. We're going to do this a few times. So lift, pull the hips back, set the hips down, Fingertips facing front. Lift up into reverse table, feet pressing down. You can do that with bent knees as well. Set down again. Lift up, pull your hips back. Slide your feet forward, sit down. Hands walk behind you, lift up. Purusvottanasana, opening the front of the body, and then sitting back down. And one more time, lifting up. Slide your feet back forward, hands face the front, lift into reverse table, and sit all the way back down. Oh, one more time again. Lift up, pull back, slide forward, release, hands behind you, lift everything up, let your head go back if that's okay on your neck, opening the front of the body, and then release it down. Inhale, circle your arms up and lengthen. And then exhale, reach for the feet. Lengthen as you inhale. Exhale to extend. Just breathing here. So allow yourself to come back to a steady Ujjayi pranayama. And then come on up and bend your right knee. Bring your right arm on the inside, your left hand behind you. Maybe clasp hands or hold your shirt and roll your left shoulder back, turning and looking over the left shoulder. Pull the left toes back and then come to center. As you exhale, you'll extend forward, still lifting that left shoulder a little bit. This is called Marichyasana A. It's a nice shoulder stretch. Inhale to come up. And now we'll bend that right knee back. You can sit up on a block underneath your left hip if it bothers your knee at all. Either stay sitting up or lean back onto your forearms, or maybe lie all the way down. Keep your tailbone lengthening toward the backs of your knees, toward your foot, toward the front of the mat. And press yourself back up. And reach forward for your left foot. Lean forward and hold, or you can lift the left leg up and hold it. And extending into this variation. I forget the name of it right now, but it's a fun one. So release the left leg, extend the right leg forward, bend your left knee, reach forward, wrap around your left leg, take your right hand behind you, holding and clasping, or hold your shirt, roll your right shoulder back, so it's a little open twist first. Keep your right toes pointed back and flex your ankle. And then leaning forward, extending forward to Marichyasana A. Keep rolling your right shoulder back. And then come on up and release it. We'll bend the left knee, and again, I didn't show it on the first time side, but you can put a block or a blanket under your right hip if your foot or knee are in pain or not comfortable. Either stay sitting up or lean back onto your forearms or lean all the way back. So you're stretching out the front of your thigh here. Just a couple breaths. And then come back up and exhale, lean forward or pick up that right leg. You can hold your foot or hold on to your leg. It's a strong pose, so be careful with this one if you're taking this variation. Reaching through the right leg, extending the crown of the head up, looking toward the foot, and let's release that. Both legs forward, sitting up tall, and then lying onto your back. Draw your knees into your chest, gently rocking. Hug your right knee in, and then take it off to the left and twist. Look over your right shoulder. Just a couple breaths here in a nice gentle twist. And then back to center, drawing the left knee in. And a twist to the other side. And look over the left shoulder. Keep turning the belly up toward the ceiling. And left knee in and release it. And then make your way into Shavasana. So I'm taking the soles of my feet together today, knees apart, because that just feels comfortable. You're welcome to extend the legs or do the same as I am. Take a few moments to get really comfortable in your Shavasana, and then once you are comfortable, allow yourself to just relax. As you're settling in, I'll read our quote. Again, from the Four Agreements. This is from the Fourth Agreement. The book is by Don Miguel Ruiz. The fourth agreement is always do your best. He says, under any circumstance, always do your best. No more, no less. But keep in mind that your best is never going to be the same from one moment to the next. Everything is alive and changing all the time. So your best will sometimes be high quality, and other times it will be not as good. When you wake up refreshed and energized in the morning, your best will be better than when you are tired at night. Your best will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Your best will depend on whether you are feeling wonderful and happy, or upset, angry, or jealous. So do your best, regardless of how you are feeling. And now just relax. Start to reawaken your body. Make some movements in your hands and your feet. Stretch out through your arms and your legs. And then bend your knees, rolling to the right, pausing here a moment, pausing for gratitude for all of our blessings. And then slowly make your way up to seated. Take a comfortable seated position. Bring your palms together to touch. Hands to our forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to our heart to remind us to have clear and loving intentions. And our hands to our mouths to remind us to have clear and loving communications. Sending out this wonderful energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me this morning or this afternoon or this evening, whenever it is for you. If you enjoyed our class today, please push the like button and share our classes and comments. I love your comments. Please subscribe if you haven't. These all help us to get our yoga or free classes to as many people as possible, as well as making a donation of any amount. There is a link below if you can afford to. Another way you can support us is go to fightmasteryoga.com. There's an Amazon link. If you order, it doesn't cost you anything more. Thank you so much. Bye.